While everyone's focus has shifted quite a lot to meme coins as well as to Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum and the big players, there is a hidden narrative which was not so hidden last year, and that is real world assets. And this is a category in the crypto space which is ever evolving thanks to big players like BlackRock and the Trump family. Now in this episode guys, I'm going to give you my best picks from the RWA sector that you can hold for this altcoin season if you believe that this is a massive bull run that we are currently in. These altcoin picks are still undervalued and are sitting at absolute support zones. So if you are getting in right now, then you are still getting a massive upside potential. And if this is the type of content guys that you enjoy, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash the subscribe button. And now guys, let's get right into it.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me yet again. As you can see right here, this is an article from 3 weeks ago. BlackRock's RWA tokenization market surges 129% monthly, reaches $129 billion. And this is just BlackRock guys. A lot of big players right now are coming into the RWA sector, which are real world assets. What it essentially means is that a lot of assets are going to be getting on chain, be it real estate, be it bonds, be it treasuries, and be it other stuff which you don't even think can actually get on chain. Everything is going to be on chain, and that is the digital future. Believe it or not, even if it does not happen in this cycle, it is going to happen in the next one. And that is why it becomes key to actually position yourself into the right place at the right moment right now when nobody is actually talking about these plays. And that is why in this episode, I will show you one after the other the best plays that I have in my watch list. As if you go to CoinMarketCap, you can see all of these RWA protocols right around here. But there are so many out there that you're just going to get confused. So let's just dive into the first play that I would like to mention. And the first play is going to be Ondo. Now this is a blue chip RWA play right now. I have mentioned this inside the 100x program, inside Kuroshi's private. During the beginning of this chart right around here at 20 cents, we are still, despite the market dip, we are still sitting close to a 5x on this one. And we also got a 10x earlier back in December of last year when the market actually peaked for the first time. Now guys, right now you can see price is just hovering around in this region. We have a crucial support around 70 cents and we have a crucial resistance around $1. So in this region is where, the smart money is currently accumulating. This is currently sitting at $2.96 billion market cap with FDV of close to $10 billion. Which means that it is not a small altcoin and it is backed by BlackRock, right? Now, if you are going to position yourself into a safer play, then I would say that a 3-4x, maybe even a 5 to 8x is possible on Ondo from the current price points. And that is why it is a good bet in my opinion. The way these teams are working, I believe this could be a multi-cycle play as well. All right, moving on to the next one, guys, we have Aptos. Now, this is not just an RWA play. This is a layer one. It is very similar to 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦 because they are both using the Move language for coding. And right here, you can see this is currently sitting at just $4. And usually, guys, this level has acted as a strong zone of support around $3.5 to around $4.9. This is a region where smart money has always accumulated. This is also the chain which is being used by a lot of institutions for real world asset tokenization. And that is why I think Aptos right here could be a very undervalued bet, considering if you're looking for a layer one project that has the backing and the support of institutions, then definitely Aptos right now seems very undervalued. You have your peaks around $17, $18, which is still from the current price point more than a 4x. I think this can easily go all the way to like $30, $40 in this cycle, which is going to be close to an 8 to a 10x. So definitely pay attention to Aptos in my opinion. But if you don't want to be getting into Aptos, it is fine guys. You can skip this one as well. I just wanted it to mention it because if you're looking for a chain that is specialized in real world assets, a layer one project, then definitely Aptos will stand the number one choice in my personal opinion, despite the price action that is currently towards the downside. Eventually, you are going to see price coming back up. And usually, guys, these are the times where you should position yourself when nobody is interested, when there is massive fear around a project, and that is where you actually nail the bottom. All right. Moving on to the next play, guys, we have 𝗬𝗢𝗪. This is MakerDAO. This is a rebranding of MakerDAO MKR token into 𝗬𝗪𝗪. And these guys are also focusing way more now into real world assets. Earlier on, this was more focused on DeFi, and I believe that this is one of the biggest plays right now of this cycle, sitting at just $1.69 billion. This can easily do a 10 to 15x from the current price point, and you can see the chart is also performing very nicely ever since we got this rebranding. So from the lows of February at around 0.037, we are currently sitting at 0.079, so it's already a 2x with size on a higher market cap play. So definitely pay attention to Sky. In my opinion, this is going to be one of the big leaders in this cycle because this falls into the category of both DeFi as well as RWA. All right. Another play that I would like to mention is going to be Pendle. Now, this is very interesting, guys, because what these guys do is something that nobody else does in the market. And what they do is basically they allow you to lend and borrow yields, which means they are bringing yields on chain. And that is a very different concept. And Pendle has been doing it for more than an year now, and that is why you can see ever since we got a big move up back in October of 2023 from around 50-60 cents of the lows that we have right around here, we peaked around $6.6, and then we are basically creating a massive triangle formation in this region, which is a massive accumulation zone in my opinion. We are going to shoot back up towards the upside, and this is currently sitting at $670 million market cap with FDV of 1.13 billion. I think this can easily do another 10x from the current price point easily in my opinion, so definitely pay attention to Pendle as well. Now guys, focusing on more of the plays which are much more inclined towards just RWAs, and the first one is definitely going to be Syrup. This is Maple Finance. They also did a very nice rebranding of the Maple token, and currently this is sitting at 46-47 cents, market cap of $560 million, and this is fully diluted valuation. So there are no further tokens coming into circulation, so there is no dilution risk, and in my opinion, this is one of the best bets right now in terms of RWAs. And right now you can see we have seen a very nice move up from April, sitting at 0.074, now sitting at 46 cents. So it has already done more than a 5-6x from the lows of April this year itself. And definitely guys, we are again creating some sort of a chop in this region, a little bit correction, and then eventually we are going to shoot back towards the upside on Syrup as well. If you would want to ask me which is going to be my number one bet right now in terms of just RWA, then definitely I would go with Syrup in my opinion. All right, moving on to the next one, guys, we have ZigChain. Now, this is one of the projects that are being heavily shilled by one of the biggest influencers in the space, Alex Becker. And right now you can see we are again consolidating at the highs, which is another accumulation region in my opinion. You should be targeting the lows right around here of this range between 0.07 to around 0.085. And currently this is sitting at 0.093 with a market cap of $132 million, FDV of $183 million. So still a little bit dilution is there, but not too much to be, worried about. And that is why I think this is also going to be a good play. These guys are based in UAE here itself. So I think these guys are doing a lot of good stuff. And I attended their summit recently, and I believe that this is going to be one of the hidden gems right now for this cycle. And Alex Becker, maybe he's wrong on a lot of the plays that he mentions, but he could be very right for ZigChain in my opinion. And this is very low market cap. So definitely the upside potential is also much higher compared to the other plays, which are already sitting at $400-500 million market cap in terms of the RWA plays. All right, moving on to the next one, guys, we have ZBCN. This is ZBack Network, currently sitting at 0.0056. I shared this inside private right around here in the month of March, around 0.0014, and it has since then done more than a 4x for all of us. You can see right here we had a big move up and then a very big correction as well, because of the fact that we actually got back up from around 0.00080 all the way to 0.0068. So that was a big move up, and that is why we saw this big retrace. But now you can see it is bouncing up back again. I think this is another hidden gem, currently sitting at $499 million market cap. I would say 4 to 5x is a modest bet on ZBack Network, but it can definitely go beyond that as well, just in case, it starts to explode, because right now this is way too much under the radar because not a lot of people are currently talking about this one, right? And then guys, the final play for this episode is going to be Soil. Now this one is currently sitting at 24 cents, and we got a very big move up last year, as you can see right around here in the month of March, from trading around 50 cents all the way to around $3.5, which was a nice clean 7x. And I mentioned this inside private back in the day in November or October of 2023. So we got in on this one around like 15-16 cents. And then I got a massive move to $3.5, $3.7, where I basically sold most of my holdings. Then the price has basically plummeted all the way back down to our entry zone. So now I think it is a good time to bid yet again around 24 cents. Market cap is very low, sitting at just $10 million. So this is a hidden gem yet again, as well as a very risky play because this is lower market cap, and the lower you go in terms of market cap on these altcoin plays, the higher risk you get, but also the higher reward, right? So these are basically the plays right now. If you want a complete list with my conviction rating as well on all of the RWA plays, then definitely check out the first link in the description section below and join us inside Kuroshi's private. This is where you can also get access to my 5-coin altcoin portfolio, which I believe are going to outperform the rest of the market. So we don't have to be in multiple 100, 200 altcoin plays and just focus on the winners, which are going to outperform the rest of the market, which are currently showing insane strength. So definitely check out the first link in the description section below if you want to be copying my altcoin portfolio. It is available inside Kuroshi's private. That is basically all, guys, from this particular episode. If you enjoyed watching it, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash the subscribe button and ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.